Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing my thoughts on Episode 7 of the anime series, Zankyou no Terror, or Terror in Resonance. And the key word for this episode was definitely intensity, as essentially Five has planted a bomb in this airport, and she's making effectively a chess game out of it. Very, literally, as I said in my previous episode discussion video. And it's interesting that she's basically got 9 and 12 running all throughout this airport. She's basically putting up, text images of moves along the chessboard grid that 9 is chasing down. What I found very compelling, though, was that kind of reading what she was going to be pulling. 12's going with his own little mission, ducking all of the security cameras and everything. Eventually, he's seen again, and they figure they have to employ the use of Sphinx number 3, as 12 calls her, Lisa. She's basically been employed to fake a fire in a bathroom to hopefully get some people out of the area. And as this is all unfolding, of course, you have Shibazaki and the few members of the police force that decided to show up on the scene against the rules and all that kind of stuff, and they are piecing it together as well. Now, of course, we're also dealing with, there's a mysterious police truck on the premises. We have to find that. We have this smoke in the bathroom setting an alarm off. We have gunshots, which basically ring out, when 9 has configured a way, a means by which to confront Five to her face, well, to her back, really, but, face-to-face, a face-off, if you will, between 9 and 5, which was what 12 was doing to begin with. He was tripping up the cameras and, everything like that, so that it would be on a 5-minute delay, so that as soon as 5 realizes it and she's about to come out of that little, safe room that she's in, commanding all of this and overseeing all of this, she comes out and boom, there is 9 with a gun to her back. The gunshots ring out in answer to, the back-and-forth verbal threat and posturing when some of the security forces see that 9 is there and everything, and 9 basically takes off running. What's really awesome at that point is he's making his getaway effectively running down the same corridor, where the police, Shibazaki and his officers are coming the opposite direction. You have this brief interaction where they sort of graze elbows, and in a very sort of unbreakable fashion, the movie with Bruce Willis, Shibazaki stops as though he's gotten a sense this is somebody I should be paying attention to. Maybe he doesn't exactly know that this is one of the Sphinx members, but I think he has a suspicion, and this suspicion is later confirmed when 9 has no choice but to call his phone. Essentially, 5 has dealt this blow to them, made them chase all around this airport, bringing them to gate 106, and there is no bomb, essentially. They figure out, oh crap, it's on a moving plane that's coming to this gate as we're standing in it. And meanwhile, to wrap up the tension that's already tantamount by that point, Lisa has been captured by one of 5's goons, essentially, and put on the plane with the bomb in it. So without any further recourse, they surprisingly, just shockingly and mind-blowingly, enlist Shibazaki to get into the control tower because this plane is being controlled remotely. The only way they can cease this thing from coming into where all the civilians are in the airport and everything is by stopping that control tower or altering its controls. And Shibazaki just gets there literally by the skin of his teeth, manages at gunpoint to get the people, 5 has been commanding and controlling this airplane, to stop it, to redirect it, essentially. And as this is unfolding, we have this James Bond action movie stuff going on between 9 and 12. 9 is driving this, airport like ladder truck, and 12 is on the outside of it. He's basically phoned in instructions to Lisa, who's trapped inside the plane, how she can get out, materials she can use inside the plane to drop out the side of it, and hopefully come landing down on their truck. They have debris and everything, canisters getting in the way. So it's just a high-intensity action sequence that's playing out that basically Lisa only just barely walks away from. And in the end, once this is all said and done, once the plane has finally exploded on the runway and everybody is scared out of their minds, Shibazaki has unequivocal proof that this was not Sphinx's doing, and he's still very much after them for what they have done, but he can't get after them, essentially. You have this just incredible moment where, as a hint of things to come, 5 now has Lisa's ID card, which is going to just wreak havoc because, as she puts it, you're not getting away from me next time. And there we fade out. And it was just an incredible, incredible episode. This series, every single episode is better than the last. And each one manages to take everything that's come before and raise the bar, raise that tension and that intensity level to a tantamount proportion, even bigger than the last. And wow, just wow with this episode. I cannot wait for the next one. And yeah, otherwise that'll be pretty much it for me on this. I hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.